there's our zero waste plan. You can download that, have a read at it. Interestingly, I thought I'd put off the Welsh towards zero waste plan as well. Yeah, think of us as devolved administration sitting next to our big cousin England. Yeah, England have a new conservative government, but the interesting thing is that we're setting a challenging agenda going forward. Okay, I haven't got many slides left, and you haven't interrupted me, but what I'm going to do is, and a few of you have gone to sleep. Yeah? Okay, but you're awake now, one or two of you are, but that's okay. Right. Let me talk to you a little bit about carbon, because this is something I've been particularly keen to push. The International Solid Waste Association has sent out a letter to its members a couple of weeks ago. And they were saying, I'm not sure where the funds are, they were saying, hey, we as an industry across the world actually have a big game to play. You know, you want to deliver on carbon reductions, UN, give us some of that billions of dollars you're going to make available. Don't give it to industry, give it to us, because we can play this game and contribute more than they can. There's a marketing opportunity for waste managers to say, hey, we're at this game, and we've got a lot to contribute. So let me take you on a little explanation about why I believe that. If we look at our Scotland's CO2 equivalent emissions, right? So that's methane chucked in there as well. It's about 60 million tons of carbon. Europe's looking for us to reduce that by 2020 to by 35%. So we're going by 2050. We're going to have reduced that by 80%. Okay. Our government, our devolved government, is talking about a low carbon economy. Yeah? Wind turbines are going up everywhere. Yeah? If you can come up with a marine technology that will recover energy from waste to meet a certain capacity, my government will give you £10 million as a prize. It's called the Saltire Award. Yeah? So the drive is on to diversify from fossil fuels into renewable energies. And Scotland says it's going to lead that. In fairness, in relation to wind, if you draw a map of Europe, Scotland has the highest winds. So it's probably true we can make a big contribution with wind. But if you look at the reported data from our national body that collects greenhouse gas emissions, you can actually see that the waste sector down here has gone from 5.8 million to 2.5 million. Why do you think that is? What should we have improved over the past 16 years? It wasn't a switch to gas, to natural gas from coal, which is why the rest of the UK seems to have done very well at it. It was because we started to stop putting waste to landfill. Okay, and all that methane being released, being lost, has resulted in us reducing the amount of methane that we now release. Methane is a very potent greenhouse gas, 23, 21, depending on your lifetime and how you view that. It's potent natural gas, and we've been doing it. If you take a small municipality in Scotland, and you look at, in a slightly different way, so it's about 5%, I would just say, but if you look at it a different way, a municipality that serves around, maybe around 150,000 people, the energy used in the buildings is 25,000. Their fleet of vehicles, school buses, street sweepers, refuse trucks, 5,000 tons. Sorry, business mileage, that's the staff travelling to and from wherever they go. a little bit. Street lighting was about 3,000 tons of CO2, but waste disposed was about half. Yeah? So waste managers have a major opportunity to make decisions about reducing carbon emissions associated with that municipality. Let me tell you why. Because the waste sector deals with emissions from several locations. The first is, yeah, we have collection vehicles. And those collection vehicles, if we're going to recycle more, we're going to have to put more recycling vehicles on. Agreed? More recycling vehicles, what does that mean? More carbon, more emissions, yeah? So, hey, we've got a negative impact if we put this. I've heard politicians say, local politicians say, why should we be doing all this recycling? Because it's more trucks and it's bad for the environment. Surely it's contributing to climate change. They're right, that's okay. Next thing we might want to do is send that material. Let's say if we do recycle or we do something with it, we have to ship it to China. We have to reprocess it. We have to get it to market. That paper or that glass or that plastic, we've got to run it in trucks. True? It's true. So we have a negative impact there. What we have also is all that methane being generated because of that organic waste. So we have a negative impact. But the good news story is that by sending that material back into industry, we actually have a significant positive impact on it. Quick slide, just to give you a bit of a feel for this. Here's a council doing 2% recycling, very little. And as you can see, all the emissions are coming from landfill, all that methane. We put 39% recycling. We've reduced the landfill emissions. The organic material that we're now composting, say, has reduced that. But hey, look, no things above the line and things below the line will confuse you. But regard that green contribution to the economy, to industry, is a positive thing. If we go even further, we reduce even more. Right? The problem we have as waste professionals, and there's an oxymoron for you, is that when UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change look at waste, they simply see us as this. Waste is collected, goes to landfill. That's our contribution to the debate. The truth is, our reprocessors are sending glass to the glass industry, the bottle industry. The bottle industry is able to take recycled glass cullet, put it in the furnaces at reduced temperatures, use less energy, and make savings. And by reducing energy, make less of a contribution. Same with aluminium, you know. Energy from waste also comes into it from energy supply. The waste industry, if it presents material as a fuel, is contributing. Unfortunately, we're simply viewed as down here. I think the point that Iswa is trying to make is that we as an association have more to offer in climate change reduction. So